Hey, so I know it's been quite some time since you've seen my face or my presence here on YouTube or any social media for that matter. And I figured since we are quickly approaching Halloween season 2022, I would jump back into things and kind of explain some stuff that's been going on. So yeah, I kind of disappeared mid-Halloween shopping season last year in like August, beginning of September. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you a life update of everything that has been happening, and then I also wanted to just jump right in and start off with a haul of some of the things that I've bought off season. I have missed you guys so much. I've been so disconnected from everything for quite some time, so I have no clue what everybody else has been up to. I'm kind of slowly reintroducing myself to everything that's been going on. So with that being said, if you guys have a few minutes, sit back and relax, and we're just gonna have like a little chit chat. So one of the things that you may have noticed is my complete absence from all social media. Obviously YouTube is something that I have all good intentions of keeping up on and creating content, posting it, being interactive with you guys, but life always seems to have a way of steering me in a different direction. So with that being said, there was a major life change that we had gone through last year. Was a lot for us to handle. There were a lot of good things happening, but unfortunately I always feel like with this sweet there's some sour, but this was definitely the most sour of things that could have happened. So late August of last year, unfortunately we lost Joey's mom. That was a whole thing that we were sort of prepared for, but not at the same time. I know I had never mentioned her on my channel other than some brief here and there, but I didn't really get into the specifics of things because that's more private family matter type stuff. But she had developed like Alzheimer's, dementia. We're not entirely sure what her official diagnosis was. And she had gone through it for about 3 years, a little more than 3 years. And from the beginning of the year until the beginning of the summer, she was doing okay, but like the last 3 months of her life, she really started to rapidly decline. And Joey and I were doing our best to try to help her and his dad, you know, take care of her. And although it was sort of expected because we knew that she was developing very quickly, the way that everything happened was very unexpected. So that really threw us for a loop. So as you can imagine, my focus 100% was on my family, making sure that Joey was taken care of, and, you know, just remembering Barb and all the things that she has done for us. It's just been really, really difficult saying goodbye to her. So as I'm sure all of you can understand, my focus was on my family and just healing and grieving. And not only that, you know, experiencing the whole first year. We are coming up on 1 year since she has passed away. It's really difficult getting through those firsts. So, you know, your first Christmas, first holiday, first birthday, all of that stuff. It's really, really hard, and it's almost like reignites the whole grieving process. So, and of course, you know, all the holidays and everything are so equally spaced out apart that as soon as you start feeling a little bit better and you're getting back into a routine and everything else, you're slapped right in the face with another memory made without her. So yeah, my heart goes out to anybody else who has experienced the loss of a loved one or is currently experiencing somebody who they love going through this absolutely horrific disease. It's really difficult. That's the best that I can say, and that's not even anywhere near as hard as I can explain it. So as you guys know, other than obviously the loss of Barb, there had been some other really major life changes going on in our life. So as you're aware, I definitely posted a video about how I had graduated college. Shortly, like 2 weeks after graduating college, I was interviewing and had been hired for a new position within my company. So that's been already a year past. 2 weeks after I accepted my position, Joey also got a new job. In the mix, we both got brand new vehicles. There's been so much going on. So not only were we having to grieve the loss of Joey's mom and everything else, but it was just trying to absorb and really take in everything that had been happening to us. There was just so much that my brain was like trying to comprehend how to process it all. So yeah, I felt it was just best if I kind of take a step away from everything, give myself a moment to like really focus on and be present with what was going on in our lives, accept it, embrace it, come to new terms with, you know, life as we know it. So it's been a hell of a ride so far. But I wanted to come on here and, you know, just say I know I am consistently inconsistent with posting on YouTube. And that is to know, like, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but I think you understand life just literally throws these things at you, and you're always not prepared for them. So yeah, I had no intentions of leaving. I actually did continue to film and everything, and then by the time I like felt like sitting down and editing the videos, it was already like late November, and I figured at that point there was no point in me doing it anymore. But I have like 5 or 6 vlogs that I made where I went out shopping and I showed you everything. I made haul videos. But I just feel like that's all in the past now. I'm ready to move forward the future. Just from here on out, I will be doing whatever I can. I'm not making any sort of promises yet as far as a posting schedule, but I do want to get myself on some sort of schedule. With that being said, I feel like I have finally gotten to a place where I can start focusing on myself. Whenever I was in school, I have severely neglected taking care of my own needs. I was more so trying to get through school, working full time, taking care of everybody else's needs, but I've come to the point where I realize like I really need to be taking care of myself so that I could be the best version for everybody else as well. So I've been on a journey for quite some time now, but I'm trying to really obtain that whole mind, body, spirit balance, and it's been a lot of work. So I've been working on my weight loss. I am officially down 20 pounds. I am so excited to say that because it's been a really long time since I've been able to get some of that weight off. All of the losses that I have dealt with, along with anxiety and depression, have really made it hard to stay on track with things. But I feel like I have finally gotten myself into an area where I can put that focus towards myself. And yeah, so that's been a journey. I got my official ADHD diagnosis March this year, so I've been working with my doctor and some prescribed medicine that I have been on, and just really trying to embrace this new but not new information about myself. And yeah, it's been a ride. So anyways, with that being said, you know, I'm still focusing on all of that, and part of my personal development is getting back into YouTube. It's definitely a goal for myself. I put together a whole vision board of some things that I am wanting to accomplish this year, and yeah, again, if that is something that you maybe want to see, I could share that with you. I don't know like how much personal stuff you guys want me to share with you or not. I feel like it kind of allows you to get to know me a little bit better. So yeah, let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I have, obviously, I call them my soul goals. So I am working on my weight loss and my channel and, you know, bettering myself at work and home and personal life, everything. So that's what's been going on. So now that we're kind of like all up to date, I wanted to announce something, I guess. So Many of you have known that Joey and I have been together for quite some time. This year, actually, we will be together for 13 years. Holy shitballs. But anyways, whenever Joey and I got married, we got married at the JP, just here in our little town. And we have been wanting to plan a vow renewal for a really long time, but this time, like, have an actual wedding, like get dressed up, have a party, reception, whatever. And COVID really screwed that up for us. We were supposed to do it last year because last year we celebrated 10 years of being married. But because of all of the things that had been going on in 2020, obviously it had trickled over into 2021. So a lot of the plans and stuff had all been pushed back. Again, with this year, we had all intentions of doing our vow renewal, but because of the cost of things, we are trying to get a fence installed so that we could have somebody watch our dogs. Outrageous prices. So we have decided that we are going to just have our vow renewal here locally in Pennsylvania. Our original plan was to like go away and do it in Salem, but we want to be able to share our stuff, love, whatever, relationship, our vow renewal with our families and friends locally. So we have set an official date. We are planning on doing our vow renewal on Friday, October 13th of 2023. So with that being said, a lot of the shopping and stuff that I'm going to be doing this year may be focused on getting and preparing things for the wedding. So yeah, that is something that we are super excited about, and it's definitely going to be a process. So again, if that is something that you guys might be interested in, is, you know, my planning process and getting stuff ready for the vow renewal, let me know, because I could definitely start making videos about that type of stuff. So in thinking about my channel as a whole, I know I've done a little bit of everything here. I obviously have a really fun time going to the stores and filming what they have, showing you the things that I bought while I was there, but I wanted it to be a little bit more interactive. So my plans going forward are to kind of go back to my roots. The stuff that like really made me passionate about Halloween is connecting with those people who are on the Halloween forum and getting all of those tutorials and DIYs and you know, doing like the card exchange and talking to you guys. I would really love to start doing like lives. That is one thing that I have not done yet. So, you know, maybe a Q&A session. Maybe we can like make something together, have a craft night, something, haunt it yourself, whatever. But I really do want to get back into creating again. I've really missed that. So that was my intention all along. So with that, I went out and I already purchased all of things that I need in order to start doing paper mache again. And I would love to show you some of the projects that I have worked on in the past. And just kind of like building our haunt from the ground up. It has been neglected for quite some time. A lot of our props are falling apart and or broken, or they're just old and completely need to be redone. So I'm looking forward to creating some new big props outside. Also like some little DIYs that you guys could do. Obviously with how astronomical things are and prices right now and how the economy is just fucked at the moment and everything else, honestly, I wanted to be able to find some like budget or cheaper alternatives to making some Halloween decorations. Something that will save you money and will also allow you to be creative. So if you guys have any ideas, I am willing to take them on and try them out for my channel. And, you know, any suggestions on future videos, please let me know, because I am totally down. I'm ready to share and be creative. That's one part of myself that I haven't really paid attention to in a long time, is I miss the creative escape that being in the Halloween stuff gives me. So yeah, I think that's like everything as far as like the updates go. My whole general idea is to obviously revamp and just kind of like reinvent my channel. I'm gonna see how it goes. I can't make any promises, but I can say that I have been passionate about this for a really long time, and I've been planning some things and would really love to see them come to fruition. And yeah, just have fun with it. Connect with you guys. That's the biggest thing is, you know, I want to see what you guys have been up to. Not to make you wait any longer, let's get into some of the stuff that I picked up in the off season. So most of the stuff that I'm going to show you today is actually from Michael's, but everything that I bought was after Halloween of last year. So I stopped at a couple antique stores, Michael's, Joann's, and I grabbed a couple things off of eBay, so I wanted to share those with you. So I guess the first thing is some of the stuff that I found in a local antique store. I discovered this new antique store that is like half an hour away from me. It's amazing. I love it. They have like a lot of really unique Halloween stuff in there. So with that being said, the first thing that I got is this ceramic painted like haunted house and spooky tree. This was painted, there was a year on it, 1978. Although it says it was done in 78. Wait a second. Yeah, 1978. So I just thought that this was really unique. I really loved, like, you know, the ghost and the skeleton and this little guy peeking out of the window. The only problem is he does have a broken branch, but this just reminded me so much of like nostalgic 90s Halloween, even though this is from like the 70s, but this like reminds me so much of my childhood Halloween. So I couldn't pass it up. I thought it was really unique. I have no clue at the moment how much I paid for it. So yeah. The second thing that I got from that antique store, as soon as I saw this, I could not stop laughing. So yeah, it's this, don't mind my ring light, this photo of a scarecrow and, you know, whatever might be going on underneath her dress here. This is definitely my kind of humor. I freaking loved it. Any sort of like Halloween pinup stuff just pulls at my heartstrings. So I had to have it. Yeah, I think I paid like $5 for this. And the last thing that I got from, well, this wasn't actually an antique store. This was from a, don't mind all this stuff here, little flea market by me, but I finally got the like glow in the dark Ouija board. Yeah, it's still in really great shape, and yeah. Oop, there we go. So those are just a couple of things that I have picked up. What the fuck, there's like, I just noticed melted wax all on the inside of this. You see that? All right there. I haven't used it. Obviously, I just bought it and it's been sitting since then, so if I do go to use it, that thing is definitely getting cleansed. So the next things that I'm gonna show you actually came from Joann's, and I found this back in their clearance aisle, and this was like in December sometime, because I remember I was out shopping for some people for gifts, and I don't know why. I think I was like on my way back to the bathroom and these just happened to catch my eye. So all of this was in the clearance section, but I did score a bunch of like hocus pocus related stuff. So this is obviously a tumbler. It changes colors and it says Binks is my spirit animal. So I think maybe, oop, you can see it turns like from this lilac-y type purple to a darker purple. I don't know. It looks a lot darker on camera than it actually is in person. So haven't used it yet. We'll have to try it out. Everything else is also hocus pocus related. So they had these really cute cookie cutters of the Sanderson sisters. I, again, don't remember how much I paid for any of this shit. So I'm curious, you know, with the shapes being the way that they are, how I can actually decorate them, because some of these faces, like, the fuck? Who would want a cookie that looks like that? We can make them so much more beautiful than whatever this illustration is. I'm not really crazy about whoever did this art for them. They look fucking crazy. Maybe we can like have a baking night, try to see how we can make these look. And then the next two, oh, I'm sorry, here, there's more cookie cutters. These are the black flame candle, a little cauldron, the book, and Binks. These are wee little ones. Curious to see how they actually come out on like the dough. And then I got these silicone molds. This one says Hocus Pocus on it, and there's like the vacuums. What's inside of this one? I can't even read that. Oh, it just says the black flame candle. Here's what the outside, you can kind of see the shape there. Yeah, I guess you could probably do chocolates or whatever in here. And then these I thought were really cute. They have one that says like I put a spell on you, the books, Binks, cauldron, and that's it. That's what they look like from that side. So that's all the stuff that I got from Joann's. I have been trying to expand my little Halloween village for a while now. Last year, I know I don't have any footage of what I did, but I went and bought a bookshelf, and I ended up putting my Halloween village in my bookshelf, which I thought was different for me because we kind of rearranged our living room, and two of the tables that I used to use where I had all of my Halloween villages, we took both of them out. So I lost all that space of being able to decorate. So I bought a shelf and I put all of my Halloween villages, like my Spooky Town stuff, on these shelves. So each shelf was like a different theme, and I was really excited whenever I went into Michael's and saw that they had a lot of their like Halloween village stuff on sale. I didn't get any, I don't think I got any Spooky Town buildings last year. I lied. I got that candy apple one. I thought that was really cute, but they had a ton of it on sale in January whenever I went. So some of the stuff that I picked up over there, well, this isn't related to the Halloween village stuff, but they did have these little ghost, sorry for the glare, ornaments. Oh no, he's broken in the back. This one right here is broken, but there's little ghosties with orange and black bulbs, and then the rest of the stuff is all Halloween village stuff. So they had like these little themed things. So actually it's right here in front of me. Excuse my reach. They had these last year. I still haven't put mine together, but I bought this like during normal Halloween season stuff. So you can kind of like make this into a little witch house. I was thinking about maybe like putting my potion bottles and stuff on here, or my herbs and stuff, but they sold little themed things where you can make like specific rooms. So I think I maybe only picked up one or two things like during the regular season, but they did have this little witch's table. I'm really sorry for the glare. It has like a little crystal ball and a skull and some books and a hat. They had this little bathtub, which is really cute. It has like some candles on the top and the water looks dirty. They also had this little fireplace, which is really cute. It says it lights up. I don't know. Yeah, it says it takes 2 batteries. Oh, it says they're already in there, but I haven't opened it up yet, so I'm curious to see if this like fireplace lights, and it kind of shows you what it looks like. But here's what the top of the mantle looks like. It says treat on there. And then just a little plain old tree. Some little ghosties, which, you know, they don't look like they stand either, so I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with these. Sorry, somebody's texting me. I'm wondering if I can almost put like glue some fishing line on the back of the ear and then make it look like they're floating. This spooky little tree. I loved all the little creepy pumpkins and his creepy face, and then there's like bats and stuff in the tree, and it does light up. Rainbow. Anyways, I probably won't have it lit, but I thought it was really cute. And this little like cake stand looking thing. It says happy haunting on the top, and there's like, kind of looks like a party table with like a favor and some cake and a bag, and then like little pumpkins down at the bottom. And then I got 2 houses that they had over there. So like if I could just live in here, you know, that would be perfect. There's little pumpkins in the windows and stuff. I thought this was really cute. I'm ready to move in. Again with the fucking rainbow light. Actually kind of looks kind of cool from the back. So yeah, there's that one. And then the last thing that I got from Michael's is this one. It's called the Wicked Inn. I thought it was super spooky. I would also live in this house. There's a little hat. Ooh, the stairs are fuzzy. I was not expecting that. Little pumpkin and stuff in there. I love the windows, and I want to say this one, no. Okay, it's just green. I could do just green, you know, that's creepy. Very cute. I like how like the windows and stuff are cut out on the sides too, so that you get the full effect. But yeah, so that's everything that I got from Michael's. So as many of you know, the 90s was the best era of Halloween, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I grew up in the 90s. I was a kid in the 90s, so you know, having the nostalgia of 90s Halloween is like a theme that I currently want to go for. Like I wanted to incorporate that into the haunt as much as possible, and obviously with me being a Halloween collector, I wanted to build on that whole 90s Halloween theme. So with that being said, it is not Halloween unless McDonald's is involved somehow. From the 90s. So last year you saw I got those McNugget buddies. They're up on the shelf right behind me. You can kind of see the one poking out here. And I wanted to continue with the whole McDonald's theme. So I did go ahead and finally get the pails. It's been something that I've been wanting to add to my collection for a really long time. And me being me, I also wanted to make sure that I got the pails that were all from the same year. So I really wanted the ones that had the cookie cutter at the top. I ended up having to go through 3 separate sellers on eBay in order to get these, which ended up making it more expensive than I wanted to pay. But nevertheless, they're now part of my collection, and I am so excited. So the 3 pails that I got, I will show you. I got each the ghost, the pumpkin, and the witch. They are from the 1991 collection, so that would have been when I was 4 years old and at the prime of 90s Halloween. So yeah, this is obviously the pumpkin one, and his cookie cutter is the pumpkin. I was having a hard time finding all of the ones from 1991, and I'm just so glad that I was finally able to. Here's the witch. Oh my god, look at the spiders in her hair. And then her cookie cutter. Uh-oh. Is a cat. That's adorable. I will never use these as cookie cutters. Absolutely not. These are going on my shelf and staying there. So we got the witch, and last but not least, we got the ghosty with his little hands. And let's take a look at his cookie cutter. It's a ghost. So cute. So I am so excited to have these added to my collection. And yeah, it has been long awaited to have all 3 of these. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show all of them at once, and I don't want to drop them either. Oh yeah, and our head came off. Anyways, I'll do a close-up shot of these for you. So yeah, that is almost the end of my haul. There's one last thing that I'm really excited to show you. Oh my god. So yeah, I have to take you down to the garage because this bitch doesn't fit up here. Maybe some of you already know what it is, but I will show you the last thing that I ended up picking up. Some of you probably already know exactly what this is, but we were able to finally get our hands on one of the 12-foot skeletons from Home Depot. I've been wanting one for quite some time, the past 2 years. Either it just didn't work out or they weren't available. I'm sure all of you know about the craze that is going on about these guys. So excited to put him up and see what he looks like all built and, you know, really base our haunt. This is going to be like the obvious centerpiece of our haunt. So just can't wait to see what we do with them. Say hi. Sam is our guardian of the skeleton. She's hanging out on him. So fucking excited. So, yeah, I wanted to share with you the last thing that we ended up picking up. Obviously, I have been wanting to this 12-foot skeleton for quite some time. I missed out on it last year and the year before that. It just either wasn't in the budget or they were just completely unavailable. So I'm so glad that I was able to pick one up this year. I ordered it and had it delivered to the store. So you guys got to see all of that, of us picking it up. And yeah, so incredibly excited. Obviously that is going to be the center of our haunt. Everything is going to come and be focused all around that. So I'm really excited to kind of see what we can get into this year, the things that we're going to be able to make, how we're going to build some more things for the haunt, get into monster making and prop making again. I've missed the hell out of doing that. It was so much fun. I just obviously miss the whole connection with you guys and the people on the Halloween forum and being able to artistically express myself. I can't paint, I can't draw, I can't do anything like that, but I'm not too bad at building things, so it's gonna feel good to get into that again. Also, really pumped to see what the stores are gonna have in store for us this year. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I can to film videos for you guys and upload them and, you know, just keep on keeping on. Learning how to use my camera is like a huge part of this, and one of the reasons why I've held myself back from doing things in the past is I have a tendency to want to perfect everything, and I just haven't had the time to put into learning my camera. So there's a lot of times where I'm ready and motivated and want to film, but then I feel like it's not of the kind of quality that I want to post for you guys, so I stop myself. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just gonna post it, I'm gonna do it, and, you know, learn my camera as we go. I don't want to withhold myself from being able to interact with you guys and, you know, be part of the Halloween community, because I am worried about the things that I'm doing and it not being good enough. So fuck that. We're here to have fun. We're not here to be perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I have a few videos that are already planned for you that are in the works. One of them being, you know, my little outing today, going to the stores and seeing what they had. And this is just the beginning. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.